As Samia approached the end of her journey in Palestine, she felt a mixture of sadness and pride. Sad because her departure meant being away from a place she had always dreamed of visiting, and proud because she had lived a unique experience that would remain in her heart forever. Although she had visited most of the famous Palestinian cities, there were some places she wanted to explore more deeply. In the last days of her trip, she decided to visit East Jerusalem more and enjoy an intensive tour of its landmarks. Samia had heard a lot about the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood, which reflects a great story of the Palestinian struggle, as many families here bear witness to a long struggle against attempts at forced displacement. She wandered through the streets of the neighborhood, where the old buildings retain their original character, and spoke with some of the residents who told her about their daily suffering. As she moved between the neighborhoods, she remembered a conversation she had had with an elderly Palestinian woman in Hebron. The woman told her, "The land here is not only a place to live, but it is part of our memory, and our blood is soaked in its soil." Her words revived in Samia's heart a deep sense of pride and respect for the history of this land and its people. Samia then decided to visit the Ein Jalut Reserve in the Galilee region, which is one of the largest nature reserves in Palestine. This reserve was her favorite destination to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and enjoy the tranquility that nature provides. She enjoyed the beauty of the breathtaking views, tall trees, deep valleys, and birds fluttering in the sky. In those moments, she felt as if time had stopped and that she was part of this eternal thing. Meanwhile, Samia remembered the stories she used to hear about the people of Palestine and their steadfastness. The families in the cities and villages she visited continued their daily lives and held on to their deep roots, considering that their battle was not only over land, but over identity and culture. Before leaving, Samia decided to visit the historic city